So we're here in Tarawa on the Gilbert Islands, which is part of Kiribati, the three island chains of Kiribati: Line Islands, Gilbert Islands, Phoenix Islands. We went to the Phoenix Islands to Canton, and nobody there. It was abandoned in 22 during COVID, so it was absolutely empty. It was quite amazing to snorkel there. The fish life has bounded back. The fish are much bigger than anywhere else we've seen for the same species. Quite amazing. Anyway, we did the next passage to Tarawa here in, it was 968 miles. We did it in 7 days, 6 hours, which is tanking it for our schooner, and got here on the evening of Friday last week, and had to wait for customs to check us in on the Saturday. Going ashore, this is not your fancy holiday atoll. This is quite a poor place, shanty towns and fishing industry and very poor people. I wouldn't come here for a holiday. It's still got the lagoon, but it's strewn with rubbish, the whole place. The beaches are lined with plastic. Unfortunately, that seems to be everywhere. We have parted company with two of our crew. One of them I had to put ashore for, well, I'd say gross misconduct, but something that really could have got us all into serious trouble. He'd been a pain in my side for a while, so it wasn't a hard decision. There's only room for one captain, and somebody with little experience trying to make decisions when you're asleep doesn't go down well with a skipper. So he went, and a friend of his decided he should go with him, so we are now down to two, me and Matthew. So I'm looking for a crew. We're supposed to be out of here Saturday because our crew member annoyed customs so much when we got here. They only gave us 7 days, and normally we'd get 30, 60 days. I've applied for an extension because I need more crew to carry on, but we are in the middle of nowhere. We're a long way from civilization, a long way from good air routes. So I don't know if we'll find crew, which means it might be Matthew and I trying to take the next 1,100 mile leg to the Solomons, which is where we're going to layer up on our own, which will be quite tiring. I did ask the boatyard here. There's one boatyard tucked away in the inner port, and space, I appreciate, is a premium, but they sent me a quote for 6 months storage for £14,000, and I think I can probably put her in St Cat's next to Tower Bridge for less than that. So it's a bit of an eye-opener, so I shall politely decline tomorrow. But we are making plans to sail on. We've got to do it one way or another. We can't stay here. So we'll restock, check the boat over, and head off at some point in the future. Not sure. Not sure what we're doing. The wind is not right. We've got a few good days of wind and then nothing, and then a couple of days and then nothing for a few days. And we need a solid 9 to 10 days of wind to get down to the Solomons. So watch this space. We'll wait and see. And if you can see that wreck behind me there, we came back, walking back towards the tender from town on Sunday, only to find Grail Dancer heading backwards in a squall towards that wreck. And we managed to race out and jump aboard just as she touched the reef behind it. And we got her off, but there appears to be no damage, but it was a close shave. I'm glad we were back on anchor, and I've put about a ton of chain down as well, so she won't go again. Anyway, that's the update, and keep well, everybody. You're probably not as warm as me, most of you, but it's steamy hot here.